Be right here, Buzz TV, CES 2018. We're back again. We brought that 360 bomb. Spin that sucker around. Well, let's go inside and see what there's to see. Be right here, Buzz TV, CES 2018. We caught up with our friend Frazier, and we're at GameVice. Now, we love this product. It's time for you to know about it. Frazier, let's talk about GameVice and tell them what this thing is and how well it works with all your products.
Sure. So what we are is a game controller, basically. This one is a lightning connected product, but all of our products connect through the
Port your
do you want to do that again? Just walk through like that. So we draw our power from the product. There's no battery in here, there's no Bluetooth, there's no latency, there's no lag, okay? And there's no pairing. As soon as you plug it in, it's firing up. It's ready to go. This particular model works for all iPhones from 6 up to 10.
And we have a 10. They sent us, and it works great with our 10.
Okay, terrific. So you just plug it in, and you are ready to go. You are ready to game. There's over 1,000 games on our app, GameVice Live. That's a free app. You can download it, and you can check out the games. We'll tell you how the controller mapping works. But the exciting thing is we also control other non-gaming devices. So we control DJI Spark, we control the Spheros. So this really is, it's a full-scale controller, not just a gaming controller.
And you know, that was one of the main reasons that we wanted to talk to these guys, because when we asked for a demo unit, we saw that it would control so many things that we have, like our Spheros. And it definitely works those fine. Mm-hmm. And we're friends with DJI, and we do have drones, and it will fly our Spark. So it does what it says it's going to do, and that was the thing that impressed us so much, because you seem like the only company that has something like this out there.
I don't want to talk about the competition. I mean, I know what we're focused on. I know that we're perhaps the only controller that's form-fitting, that connects via the Lightning connector. So I can say that, and we're certainly the only controller that's form-fitting, that's available in all Apple stores worldwide. So I can only talk about our product.
And if you look behind us, you see it'll work for full-size tablets and mini tablets, and you work for all the major model cell phones as well, correct?
Okay, so on iOS we work for, as I said, this model works on all the iPhones from 6 all the way up to 10. We have the iPad model for the Mini, we have the iPad model for the Pro, we have the iPad model for the Air. So yeah, we work with all of the iOS tablets, and we are working on developing products for Android as well. But that's a slightly harder to make one that works with all Android products. We're focused on Samsung right now. So we have a product that works with Samsung's S8, S8 Plus, and Note 8. And we're a SMAP partner, so we've got other things to come.
And what's the price point on some of these?
Okay, so all the tablets are at $99. The iPhone is at $79. We have other products that we're selling. So we have a Minecraft bundle that's at $89, and that comes with a free game and a case, a carry case, and what have you. So it's representing really good value for money.
And where could I pick these up right now?
So right now they're available in Apple stores. We're also available on Amazon and GameVice.com. We're also available in BestBuy.com. So all the major retailers out there.
Great. We love this stuff.
Thank you.
Now, again, as we were saying, we were lucky enough to get our hands on one. Question, what if someone there is using a glass shield on their phone, some kind of that? How's the product working with those?
So the majority of the screen protectors are no problem at all. There are some out there that are the glass ones, so they're extra thick. They're a little bit. So that's okay. They're a little harder to, but it's like having a case on there. We can't jurisdict for people's different cases because we got to have a form fitting. It's got to be. I mean, you look at that. You played with it. You know that's firm, that's secure. If we have to start making product that works around every single case and stuff like that, you're going to see compromise, and we can't afford to compromise.
Oh no, you can't have something that's going to fall out when it's in your hands and then you dropped and broke your unit.
There you go.
So we understand that. So again, some of your stuff might not fit in it, but again, get a thinner glass protector. That's all. You don't need the super thick ones.
That's what I would say.
That's what I'd say. But we love the product, and it works so well cross-platforming, not just with their stuff, and that's what makes GameVice a true winner.
Thank you.
Frazier, we really love stopping by.
Thank you.
You guys have a winner on your hands.
Thank you.
Guys, we definitely say get one. You'll see our product review real soon with this. But for us, for Frazier, for GameVice, BuzzTV at CES 2018, we're out of here, guys. See ya.
Thank you.
Be right here, BuzzTV, CES 2018. We're here with Gene, and we're here at Gem Accessories, and they have so many products under their flag. We're going to start with the Energizer brand and see what their home connected stuff's all about. So, Gene, tell me about these great products you guys have.
Yeah, Energizer is something we're introducing new for this coming year, and we're doing Energizer for smart home devices. So everybody's interested in smart home devices. They want to be able to control what goes on in their home, whether it's monitoring, turning devices on or off, or having the security of remembering like that they could turn something off that maybe they forgot before they left. And we're going to be introducing a couple new items. The great thing about our Energizer smart home devices is that it works off a single app that you put on your Android phone or your Apple device, and you can control all the different devices. You can control your smart plug, your light bulbs, your Energizer cameras, and you can also get them to interact together. It works off of Wi-Fi, no hub needed, simple to install, simple to use.
I like that, no hub. We have products in our world that need a hub, and that extra third leg is never a good thing.
Right, exactly.
So let's talk about what some of the stuff we have.
Smart home plugs. That'll allow you to be able to control set schedules, turn items on and off. Like let's say, you know, you left the house and you left something on and you're thinking as you went to work, I think I may have left that on. So then you can remotely make sure you turned it off. Door and window sensors that will notify you if there is an open or a close, motion sensor. And you can also set it up so that, for example, if the door sensor goes off, it can turn on, let's say, a light, or it can turn on your camera. The cameras also have motion sensors, so if they sense motion, the cameras will go on and notify you, and you can see what's going on in your home. And again, no hub, all working off a simple app, so easy to set up, easy to install.
Now the cameras, do they run off of an SD card, or does video get stored in a cloud somewhere?
They have an SD card, plus you can also store snippets or stills on the app.
Oh, I like that. Now the smart plug,
So here's
I
the
like,
smart plug.
and the best thing about this, I have a daughter, and I'm pretty sure there's times she doesn't turn that curling iron off.
That's
And this
right.
is the perfect thing for when she wonders about it, or if I'm wondering about it, we can make sure that thing gets turned
And
off.
it's a nice compact design, so it doesn't take up both outlets.
Oh, that's nice.
So you can still plug in something normal to a two slot outlet and still have this. And it also, you can operate it manually too. So for example, if your Wi-Fi goes down, you're not stuck. It has an on-off switch, so you can also control the plug manually.
Oh, that's a great thing. Now, where can we pick these up? What's the website?
Well, we're just going to be launching it in the first quarter.
Okay.
We'll have energizerconnect.com for information. But the products will be available at retail, at brick and mortar retail.
And Amazon and all those other places as well.
It's not completely set yet because it's coming in the first quarter.
Okay, I'd say check back on it, but there'll be links in the description. You can get right to their site. But we're going to walk around the booth and show you some really great stuff they have. Now, Gene, we've seen you guys have some stuff for charging. but you also have wireless charging.
Right.
So let's talk about that.
Yeah, so at Extreme we do a lot of different power supply. We do sync and charge cables, we do home chargers, car chargers, but one of the big new technologies that's getting a lot of attention is wireless charging. So there's, with the introduction of the newer Apple phones, a lot of the Samsung phones and other devices, a lot of them have built-in wireless charging. So we offer wireless charging with Qi capable devices, Qi compatible devices, in a lot of different configurations. Everything from a charging pad to also a wireless charging car vent mount that you can use it as a car mount for your phone in the car, but also charge while you're using it. A stand-up desktop wireless charger, and also a suction cup car mount.
Oh, that's a very nice
We're going to be introducing another device that we're going to be introducing. I'll just grab something here quick. Is a battery bank. So additional battery bank that you can get extra power to your phone wirelessly.
Now, when do you think that might be on the market?
This is going to be on the market in sometime in early spring.
Perfect. Now, these things, we've been looking around and we've seen people that have these out there, and this is definitely the unit because you also have your USB ports, so it's going to multiply charge that, but you also have that option of just wirelessly charging your unit. Because I carry batteries, but carrying that cable is the problem.
Yeah, and I used to, it's funny, like I'd put my battery bank in my pocket and I'd have the cable running out to my phone.
Exactly.
I felt like I was attached. Now I can just put my Qi capable phone on this and charge it.
Now, what are the price points on something like this?
We haven't set the suggested retails yet.
Okay, so just figure around the end of the first quarter, early second quarter, you'll be able to hit that website and just check them out. Now, something like the little charging pucks or the docks, what's the price point on these run?
Suggested retails in the $14.99 range.
Oh, you guys are just knocking it out. 14 bucks, 15 bucks. Now, you've seen what happens when you go to an Apple store. They take half your wallet. If you've been on Amazon or you're going on the net, you're still paying 30 or up even a higher number. I'm going to pick up a couple just because the price point's so good. We'll be keeping a couple around the house now. Gene, let's go find out some other stuff because you have the best stuff here.
In our Armor All lineup, we have all kinds of mobile electronics accessories, car chargers, car mounts, car organizers. And one of the interesting items we have is we have a 100-watt power inverter. So you can use this, and it gives you flexibility in powering different things off your car's electrical system. So you have a typical, three-prong plug access, and then also, the kind of USB access for power, as well as a traditional kind of cigarette lighter access.
Now that's a great thing because how many times do you need something that you have to actually get a DC plug in? You don't have it.
Right.
What's
two USBs, one AC, one DC.
And what's the price point on something like that?
I don't know.
That's okay, we'll check the website out. But this is available right now, correct?
Yes, and this can be found on armorallelectronics.com for more information.
Oh, that's perfect. Now we also see you guys have the portable car starter.
Yeah, this is a battery bank car starter emergency kit. So everything's in one nice convenient case, and if you're stranded, your car won't start. You have your battery bank that you get the power from. You have your positive and minus ground. You just, instead of having to worry about a cable and finding another car to jump start off of, you can jump start off yourself, and it has indicators that show you that you're doing everything right or not. And then in addition, if you don't need to start, this is just, you can use this as a battery bank or additional power supply.
And that's, for your USB stuff. Now, I'm going to get a little bit sexist, so please don't throw a lot of hate at me, but I'm a daddy.
Right.
And I have a daughter. And if her car breaks down in the middle of the night, let's just say I'm a lot more worried because I have a daughter than I am a son. Maybe that's wrong to think that way, but it is. Parents, you want one of these in your car for your kids.
Right.
Boys or girls, it really doesn't matter. But if you break down somewhere, it's dark, you're in the middle of God knows where, yeah, AAA might get to you sometime, Or it could be a simple thing, let me just start my car because I boneheaded and left my lights on or something stupid, and you could get yourself to a safe place. Price point on something like this? I'm guessing I've seen them for around $100.
I think under $100.
So, you know, and you know, that's a relatively small number for the peace of mind you're going to have. Now, let's not even talk about our kids. I'm going to talk about me. We're in Vegas and it's raining today.
Right.
And I don't want to be stuck somewhere, and if God forbid my car doesn't start, I want to pull this out of my glove box, pop it on my battery and go.
Yeah, because you don't want to carry around, the jumper cables are unwieldy. There's like no good way to store them. It's just another thing to take up space in your trunk. And this is much more convenient, and I think it's really safer too.
It really is. Now the people here at Gem Accessories, they are great. They hooked us up with some stuff. We're moving on. We'll show you what they gave us a demo of. But we're going to definitely get one of these. We're going to do a full product review on it. We're going to see how it starts your car from when that battery's dead as dead can be. We're going to see how many jumps we could get out of it. But again, when it's something this good, we got to test it. And guys, you're on the road. How many times do you play after a gig and you get in that van and that damn thing ain't starting? For less than $100, this is what you need. So we're definitely going to check that out. But Gene, let's go see the great stuff you guys still have.
We have our HD wireless kit, and this allows you to view TV without wires. Basically, transmit your HD signal from your video sources to your TV without wires. So let's say you've got your TV on one side of the room and you've got your video sources in a cabinet, and you don't want to run the wires like across the room to the cabinet or alongside the room to the cabinet. You connect through HDMI to your wireless transmitter that's next to your video devices, and then you put your receiver next to your TV and connect that to an HDMI cable. So similarly, if you can get this shot to kind of what we've done here, we have, just normally you could even hide this, but we have our HD wireless receiver here and our TV, and we have our video source in another part of the booth. And we're transmitting HD images wirelessly.
Now, you've seen, or you will be seeing, the product review we've done because they sent us one of these, and we've have it hooked up in our world where we have video sources on one end of the building, we have our monitor on the other end, and something that they have a unit, with their unit, it has a little extra unit where you could hook up to three sources,
right?
And then you have that little wireless remote going from 1, 2 to 3, so you could have 3 different sources hooked up and still get that clean signal. And this is a clean signal. There's other guys that say they could transmit wirelessly, and they can, but the problem is, in between all the garbage on the screen, you barely make out what the picture is.
Right.
We've had no issues with this. It's that clear, it's that pristine.
And it's a great price point. It's a really good price point. It's a $99 price point.
And you're looking at, for $100, to get your signal from one end of the room to the other. Now let's just say you were thinking, oh, I don't know about wireless. I could run that HDMI cord. Go price a 100-foot HDMI cable.
There you go.
Let alone one that's going to transmit a really good signal.
Yeah. And it also gives the ability, it has an IR transmitter, an IR blaster, and IR receiver. So if you have your video source devices away from your TV set because you're doing this, you can also transmit using the IR blaster the remote control signals that you need to control your video device from the room or the area where you have your TV.
And this is great. Now you're going to see what we did, because we even got really silly with ours. We have the video source hooked up. We put a video game in another monitor.
Right.
We did that. So we have so many different things. And then we tweaked it even further because we like to test stuff. We have it set up to where it's hooked up to a sling box.
Wow.
So we have the sling box in one room getting the signal, sent over so it could transmit out. So actually, the satellite box is in one room where it gets the signal.
Right.
It wirelessly shoots it into the other room where the sling box is connected to our Wi-Fi, because it has to be hardwired.
Right.
And then we watch it on our phone from wherever we are in the world.
That is creative.
And it was because we actually ran into that problem when we reconfigured our world. Our outlets didn't line up, and our sling box, we either had to run 200 feet of Cat 5 or just not use it. And when we got the demo unit of this, it was brainstorm, let's try that configuration, and it works so well.
Great.
So there's so many different ways you're going to be able to use this wireless stuff.
Exactly.
And the best thing is it's wireless. You don't have signal loss.
Yep.
You don't have signal degradation in any way. You're not dropping anything.
Right.
It is great.
Yeah, even so, you know, you have a nice piece of furniture that maybe you have in a living room that is not designed for electronic equipment, so you don't want to be drilling holes in it to run the wires, but you want to use that to hide your electronic components. This is a nice solution to be able to take the stuff that's in a traditional piece of furniture to your TV that's somewhere else.
It really is, and there's so many ways. I mean, the possibilities are truly endless.
Exactly.
And where am I going to get this?
This you're going to get,
Would it be straight just go to the Gem Accessories site?
I would go to the extremecables.com and for more information.
You know, and you can pick it up there. I'm pretty sure if you look, you know, on the big
You could
box
probably
stores
search in the internet and
and find it on Amazon.
Yep.
And the price point for this thing.
Again, $99.
See, 99 bucks, guys.
Right.
For something like that, you can't beat it, let alone you're not running wires everywhere.
Right. Exactly.
Well, I think we've nailed everything that Gem Accessories has. You've seen this. You've seen the stuff that the Armor All brand has. You've seen the Energizer brand
right.
stuff. If it's not here now, it's coming online in the next couple months. Links right down here. It'll give you, in the description, it'll get you to every one of their products. Glad. I mean, Gene, this has really been a great thing. I love this stuff, and I can't wait to get our hands on some more stuff because you need to have it.
Great, thank you.
Now, for us, for Gem Accessories and everything under their flags, CES 2018 and Buzz TV, we're out of here, guys. See ya.
Time. Thank you.
Careless, the